Hello.
Don't start the, Josh,
I've started the
don't
video.
start the video. I had to walk across the room to say hello
I
to
don't
my
have to wear my
microphone.
headphones.
No, you don't have to wait.
Oh,
Look,
I can look at Clayton.
We're looking at each other. Josh, you know what today is? As in today the video is coming out, not today the 21st of April.
Just your and mine 1 year anniversary.
It's our 1 year anniversary of making YouTube videos ever. That's
Love
not
you.
true, even closer to. How long ago? We're going to talk about how we got started on YouTube.
Yeah.
How long ago was your first video? What
So
date? do you
My
know?
first, the exact. Well, it was in November 2011.
November 2011. What was your first video?
My first video actually, when I look back, Clayton's actually looking up his right now.
I am.
Was a music. I made music.
You
I
made
made a
music?
music track called "Playing with Fire,"
Oh,
which was pretty crap.
that's pretty spicy.
Yeah, pretty.
Can we have that playing in the background?
No.
Why? Josh, please.
So so this first video, I stole my dad's laptop, had a music programmer, installed it, and with the basic tracks that were already on the program, I made a song out of
That's
it.
beautiful. Like
Put it on-
GarageBand or something like that?
Like who, man?
Oh, I've never heard of that. Never heard of that. What? I said like GarageBand.
I don't know who GarageBand is.
Oh, okay.
I'm
This.
but yeah, so
Okay, it's fair enough.
what was
okay.
your first video?
My first video for YouTube was, now I had the first, okay, I made videos before my first video on a channel where I just made like an offhanded thing. Like I made an office desk in SketchUp and I was obsessed with doing new technical things. So I figured out, I built an office desk in SketchUp when it was free and owned by Google, I think.
Yep.
And that was like 2009. But I never, that was just like one-off video.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, I know, right? But my first video that I did as a dedicated to a channel was I started doing point of view, just like adventure videos where I would just like strap a camera to the front of my bike and ride around
Oh, really?
the suburbs that
That's
I lived
actually
in.
really cool.
And I did like 6 of them.
Yeah.
And I used to like do mini vlogs and shit. I'd try and use the blue wall in my bedroom as
Yeah.
a blue screen, which never worked and looked like arse, but I did it anyway.
But still, yeah.
So that was an adventure. But my first video that I still have, because for some reason when I decided I would start again, I deleted them, and I always regret doing that because I don't have them
Yeah.
anymore. But I've got all of my videos on my channel, The Clawsome, since then. Which this video is public, was May 28th, 2011.
Oh,
It was
wow.
called First Minecraft Video, comma, ever, in all capitals.
Ever.
I'm playing on a Mac Pro. I think I'm using there was some program like Camtasia or Cam Studio or
It was
something
probably,
like that.
I used to use Camtasia.
Camtasia, so it was probably Cam Studio then, because this was on a Mac, and Camtasia I
yes.
know was what you would use for PC.
Yeah,
And I basically ramble on a bunch. 2011 was 6 years ago.
it was.
It's coming up on 6 years right now, and it's fucked.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's well fucked.
Because what I did, I started off with a music track that I made called
Yeah.
Playing with Fire. Complete trash. My second video that I still have was a tribute to someone who passed away at school.
Okay.
So I thought, hey, I might be able to do something. I throw some music in. I put some pictures of the guy in, and then that was it.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah, it was very nice.
Oh, yeah.
I miss him.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah,
Wow.
shit
Fucking,
happens.
that's depressing.
Yeah. Yes.
The first series of videos I did is I did a tutorial that was it was an introduction and then part 1, part 2, and then a summary. That could have all been one video if I'm honest.
How long
in
were the
retrospect.
videos?
The first one was 7 minutes.
Mhm.
Next one was 5 minutes. Next one was 8 minutes, and the last one was 2 minutes.
What was the tutorial on?
It was a tutorial on how to do a lava door
A
in
lava
Minecraft,
door. Ooh.
where you hop in a minecart to go through the lava wall
You
to
wouldn't
the thing
burn?
on the other side. You wouldn't burn.
That's kinda
You'd just
cool.
teleport through.
You want to
So
know
that's
what
fun.
my first tutorial
What was your
video
Go
was?
and tell me.
It was how to use Need for Speed Underground
Oh,
2 Mega Trainer.
This is your most popular video as well, isn't it?
I think it still is.
You think it's
No. I redid it,
You redid it.
and then that one is the most popular one.
Ah.
This current one that I'm talking about was uploaded in June of the year 2012.
Mm-hmm.
It currently sits on nearly 26,000 views.
26,000. So your most popular is 26,000.
Let me have a look at my most popular one right now.
I've sorted my most popular as well. My most popular is a Minecraft tutorial on how to turn PvP on and off in game, which I remade and has only got 1,000 views. But the original one I made got 17,230 views.
Oh wow!
Did that 3 years ago.
So no, my most viewed video was the remake of that first tutorial,
That's
which
fine.
sits at nearly 40,000.
That's
So
That's a lot. I've got this pillow over the top of the corner of my monitor for a bit of soundproofing. It's covering the minimize button, so I just had to guess where that was.
Or you could just make your screen smaller. But
now that you bring it up, that seems like a smart decision. So
that's what I did.
What's your total channel views on your personal channel?
Where do I see that? Let's go back one.
If you just go to Creator Studio and then it's just under videos.
I have 85,309.
Fuck, that's more than me.
What are you on?
I'm on 38,999.
Oh, I've beaten you by a long shot.
That's quite
only because my most viewed videos after the tutorials on Need for Speed was how to bypass parental locks on your routers.
Yeah. How many views does that get?
Hold on, let me close the tab off. Let me find it again quickly. I think it sits at around 23,000.
Fuck.
And that was only posted maybe. Hold on, let me have a quick look.
I remember when that video came, when you released that video.
In September 2015.
September 2015.
So it sits on right now 23,710 views.
My second most popular view came out November 2015.
Oh, really?
That's got 1,098 views. That's an achievement hunter supercut of every swear in Minecraft, episodes 1 to 10. Because fuck, that's a half an hour video because they swear so much.
Then after that, I have how to install 1.8 official spigots.
Oh, fuck.
Warcraft bucket, that got 22.
You're a hero for doing them because that shit at 1.8, when everything changed, made everything fucking impossible.
Oh, yeah. I remember that video just blew up out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool. So.
It is good. Oh, man. I've got a little tribute video called God Damn It, Dwight. That was pretty good. Yeah, I did a little survival series on this Minecraft world called Prison Break. They got a lot of views. That was featured. That was one of the main videos for a long time on that Minecraft forums page. Do you remember that?
I do not know.
Oh, that's fucked.
What's your longest series that you've ever had on your channel?
My longest series that I've ever had on my channel. Hopefully I've put it in a playlist because that would make my life.
Well, mine was while Clayton looks. Mine was actually Beastcraft Minecraft, or Minecraft Beastcraft, which was the Brenny Beasts server on Skyblock.
How many episodes was that?
Well, I have multiple seasons, so that's why I sort of said it was my longest one. It's sort of really. Let me have a look at my playlist right now. I'll tell you how many playlists I have.
Mine is my longest series that I've got listed here, that I know of, is Modified Amplified Survival, which I did with 2 friends, and that was 38 episodes, and each episode I think was about half an hour long, but they range from, I'd say they average about 20 minutes. Which is pretty good. The total, it got a total of 153 views. The entirety of all the videos got 153 views. That's fucked. That's nothing.
Well, my last Beastcraft video. So I did 3 seasons of Beastcraft.
Yeah.
My last episode that I uploaded was Welcome to Beastcraft, and I never uploaded after that.
Oh.
And that got 370 views because that's when Beastcraft went downhill.
Yeah.
So when it hit rock bottom.
Went downhill, you mean disappeared? Stopped existing for a while.
Well, yeah, if I go back a little bit, back to March 4th, I did upload a video, Beastcraft, What Has Happened?
Ooh.
And I sort of shared my thoughts on the community. I got some replies from Swifty and Brenny, the owners of Beastcraft.
Yeah.
But, yeah, shit didn't go uphill from there. So.
Did you have many completed series, that is? Like, you reached a conclusion? Because I did. I finished all of The Walking Dead in a series. I didn't really finish. I did a Mongoose Country series, which I didn't really finish. I did some 2 Goat Simulator videos.
Oh.
They got some good views, and one of them got 29 views. That's fucked.
Well, I can't say I've completed a series. It's come to an end.
That's fair enough.
Because I don't know. Because I wasn't really having much of a schedule back in the day. I was like, oh yeah, I'll make a video. I'll upload the video. Yeah. I was good with Beastcraft because I'd try to upload one every week.
Yeah.
I did for some time on the Beastcraft Survival, try upload one every single day. That was hard.
Did you ever have a favourite series? Was Beastcraft your favourite? That seems like what you got most of your popularity from what I remember.
Because I had the community behind me.
Yeah.
Because I was a known player.
That's when you passed me in subscribers.
Oh, yeah.
For a long time, I had more than you. My favourite series, I had this series that this guy, Sam, if you're watching this, he came up with this idea. And we had an interesting relationship before that, and he came up with this, and this is what got us started talking. Now we're good friends. And it was a series called 1 to 100, where I was going to have one lever, activate 100 different redstone contraptions.
Oh my.
And
oh my.
I think I got to like, I don't know, 20 maybe?
That'd be
26.
Cool just to complete now.
I had 26. It would be.
Was one per episode?
I did more than one in some episodes. Like in the first episode, I did like 3 because they were just easy. Like it was just opening a door or extending a piston or something like that.
Was that all in one world as well?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
I had repeaters and everything. It was great.
A lot of repeaters.
Yeah. I did have a series called Server Observer. Do you remember the Minecraft server that I hosted for my channel?
Was that Nah, mate?
Yeah, no, different server.
No.
That was different. So now mate was one with a group of friends. I had this other server. It was old because like I think the last video I did for Server Observer was 5 years ago.
Oh my.
So I'm 19 now. 5, so I would have been 14 at the time. Hosting this server, I spent all of the money that I had on this server every time. We got up to like 12 regular players.
Yeah.
Which was fucked because like the server could only hold 10 people.
Overworking it.
And man, it got some good views. Like Server Observer Season 2 Episode 1 or Week 1 got 84 views.
Oh wow.
Which at the time was more subscribers than I had. So that was awesome. So I had a lot of fun doing that.
I'm looking back at my first page of videos. In 2013, in June, I came out with a server called Classical Craft, Minecraft server. Now supporting 1.6.1.
Oh, isn't that classical? Oh man.
That's cringy.
To be young. To
have dreams. For them to be crushed.
Yeah, yep.
And then a few episodes later, I record and I don't know how to record in correct resolutions.
Oh man,
that hurts looking back at
resolutions, man. Working out the technical shit of
I had
YouTube
no
was an
idea.
Adventure and a half. All right, so we had personal channels, and occasionally like shit will just randomly get posted on there.
I remember, I remember I wanted to start a modded Minecraft series.
Yeah.
But then out of the blue, you, Eric, and Monique started a mod pack series. Then I was like, oh, well, I don't want to seem like I'm copying you because. So I don't think I did it.
Oh, that's such a shame.
I did. February the 27th, 2014, mod pack season 1.
Oh shit.
Hexit.
Oh man, Hexit. That was when that was just starting to get popular as well. You probably got in there before all those cool kids did.
It has 3 views.
Oh fuck yes.
Hell yeah.
Oh man, there's some real videos on my channel that have got no views. It's actually maybe not anymore. I've got a lot of these MAS videos, these modded series. There's like one here's got 1 view. This one's got 2. 1, 2, 2, 2. All kinds of stuff. Do you remember the first video we did together?
So You're Being Hunted? No.
No.
That wasn't the first one. Oh, this was back at your old place.
Yeah.
I can't remember, no.
Yeah. No, that was we had one even just you and me before then. We even had
Minecraft, yeah.
We had recorded shit as well, which never came out. For understandable reasons. For various, we can blame who we like. I'm gonna blame the 2 friends that were there, just because they weren't nearly as talented as we were.
What, Eric and
yeah. No.
Huh?
No, different people. I'll tell you.
Right, yeah,
I don't want to slander people in a video. You filthy sluts. The first video, I think the only video we ever did together that got released was Hypixel minigames with Classic Man, Paintball Warfare. I was on Hypixel server. They got 29 views.
You showed me this one just the other day.
Yeah, I did. I did.
I never uploaded my POV of that.
You didn't, and we had recorded before then a adventure map.
What adventure map?
We recorded. It was like some like hunting, and there was like 4 things. I hardly remember. I remember it because we had to hunt through a library, and there was a maze, and I knew that mazes were fucking impossible. So like, I just ran through the maze and teleported you to the end because I was like, that's gonna be boring to watch.
I don't remember this.
Yeah, I remember it. I absolutely remember it.
Do you have the videos?
No, I don't. But yeah, we recorded it and it was not good, and that's why it never came out.
I can't remember that.
Oh man, it was not a good.
It's probably
good
a good thing I can't remember.
Yeah, it was a very impromptu sort of thing.
Yeah.
All right, so then we get to OuterSpaceFirePlace. Which, do you remember how many people were actually originally in OuterSpaceFirePlace?
Right,
we're going to talk about this
because... Let me name them. Clayton.
Yep.
Josh.
Yep.
Eric.
Yep.
Jethro.
Yep.
And was Elliot part of the group start off?
In originally, yeah.
He was, but then he...
But then stuff happened and he wasn't.
Shit goes
There was
down.
someone else in the first 5. There was...
And
Alex, yep.
Yeah, and Alex.
So Alex and Jethro originally weren't part of the group, and then I thought, when we'd make our original intro video, I was like, fuck, we need to have more people to talk about because it's more interesting. So I just told Alex and Jethro that would be part of it. That's how a lot of this happened. Is I just told you that you would be a part of this, and I told Eric you're going to be a part of this, and basically that's all that happened, and then they were all a part of it. So that's what happened. Do you regret it?
I don't regret it. No.
It's taken a lot of fucking time and effort. It's tiring as shit.
It is very tiring. Like I was just thinking the other day, like shit. I could put a lot more into the videos than I already do because it's hard to sit down. We used to record a lot of videos.
We
started off.
We would do 2 videos a week.
Well, no, we would record 4 videos.
We were recording a lot more as well, but we released 2 videos a week.
Yeah. Which
is fucked.
But I guess back then we were less committed to everything else.
Yeah.
And now we've grown up and we've
got jobs.
We've got responsibilities.
I know.
It hurts.
It's pretty terrible.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
Adulthood. Ugh.
I've been thinking, it's like a lot of these, I'd love to do more videos and spend more time on them, but they're very tiring.
Yes.
And they take a lot of time and effort, and amongst trying to get other things going, it's like, you can't always get it. So, but 1 video a week is good enough that I can commit to it and I can do it. And I'm happy. I can be happy with it.
Even 1 video a week for myself is a struggle.
It is.
Because
we don't have 8 hours a day to work on it like other people.
If I had 8 hours straight a day, just 1 complete day off, I'd be fine.
That would be nice.
It would be perfect.
It'd be nice. And now you look at me, I only work 2 days a week and I can still only fucking do 1 video a week.
I work 5 days a week and I still struggle even 3 weeks.
Josh, I appreciate you doing videos. It's nice.
Trying.
It takes a lot of the stress off me. I appreciate it. That's Gracie barking in the background in case you heard that, audience. So yeah, we've been making videos for a while. I've made videos outside of YouTube. Like I did an art film in year 12 and that was nominated for top 15 in the state. It didn't get in for various reasons.
Yeah.
Not because it was bad, just because they couldn't accept it for various reasons. But another art film I worked on with Alex was his art film when I did a lot of the editing and post-production.
I remember you telling me
that
about
got in,
how you could win some stuff.
Yeah, I don't remember saying that.
I don't know,
But yeah, so I worked on his and his got in. And I've also worked on, for school, the first video. So for school, generally, there was one person who did all the videos for that year because they had the first choice. They would go to a year 12 student. What do you mean,
like a school video?
Yeah. Like they'd go to a year 12 student and be like, hey, what's up? Do you want to do this video? And you play it at assembly. It's 1,100 people, which is a lot of people.
That is.
And so the first video I did is the guy who ran the canteen was a very much loved guy, and he was there for a long time, and he died. So I made the commemoration video for that. I was like, that's a fucking hell of a video to start on.
Yeah.
Like, I've known this guy for maybe 2 years. I had 2 5-minute conversations with him, and everybody's been there for 20 years, and people love him, and all kinds of stuff. So that was my first video I made for this.
How'd that go?
It went well. People were happy with it. I didn't know the guy, so I had no attachment to the video. So, yeah.
Yeah, well.
My family knew him. I mean, they knew him, and he was every interaction I had with him was great. But, yeah, so I made that video. My favorite video that I made, I think I made 2 videos for the school. I made a video about the swimming carnival.
Okay.
I remember this because I got in a great big argument about it. Surprise, surprise. Clayton got in an argument while he was at school. I used to be the most argumentative fuck in the world.
Still are.
Yeah, but now I'm less stubborn. Like, I can say I'm wrong now. They wanted to have a 5-minute video. They're like, we need to have a 5-minute video. And then they said to me in the same sentence, make it interesting. I said, okay, you're going to get a 2-minute video.
Yeah.
Because nobody fucking wants to watch a 5-minute video of a carnival everybody went to and nobody wanted to be at.
That's fair. You got to do strictly highlights only.
Yeah. So I think I used the song Live Louder, which I think in total is 4 minutes. And I just cut every single middle verse. So I think it goes the first verse, the chorus, a verse, a chorus, and that's it.
Well, you got to keep everyone engaged. But you don't want to drain everyone out.
They tried so hard to make me do it longer. I said, okay, I'm working on it. I'm currently at 2 minutes, 2 minutes 13. And they're like, great, keep going. And then I just handed in the 2 minute 13 version because it was good. I was really happy with the video.
Were they happy with it in the end, or were they still?
I don't know if they were happy. I don't give a fuck whether they were happy. My media teacher liked it, and he was.
Oh,
that's the only opinion I get about.
Yeah.
I also did a video, which is like a highlights for the year, which played at our graduation ceremony, which was like the entire Perth concert hall was jam packed of people, and that would play to everyone.
Oh wow!
And it was like one of 3 performances that was shown. I was really proud of that one because there was a lot of people.
Oh yeah!
And so that was fun. Have you ever done videos?
I have for year 10. So I was in the media class, or digital media is what they called it. And I don't know what exactly the reason was for making the video. I don't remember the topic, but I made a video of me throwing a frisbee out in the oval. I was into it. We even borrowed my dad's drone to just get some high shots and everything. It was awesome. Shit. I got a 9.5 out of 10 and all of that.
That's awesome.
I was the top of my class.
Of course.
For 2 years, I never got the award.
Oh, that's fucked.
The guy in second always got it, I was pissed.
That's well fucked.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, the guy who got the award was like, Josh, why didn't you get it? I was like, I don't know.
In year 10, you said year 10.
Yes.
I did a video with, I don't know if you know Nathan and Stephen, and Monique at the time, and a kid named Isaiah. We went to, the Heritage Trail? It's like this trail for the audience that used to be a railway line where they didn't use it as a railway line, so they ripped up the rail, and it's just this like nice walk through the bush, and they have this tunnel, and we had to make a conflict video, and they were like, you have to use one of these as the base theme, and ours was like a gang war. Yeah. Except we didn't want to be serious because that's boring, and everyone wants to be serious, so we made a Monopoly warfare.
Wait, is that down at John Forest?
Yeah. So we went to this old train tunnel, and we set up at one end. And basically, there's this gang sitting in the tunnel, and Steven is this Asian guy, Chinese guy. He's sitting there on a crate with a board of Monopoly in front of him, and this kid Nathan, short blonde hair, blue eyed kid, like super short kid, comes like super skinny as well. Comes walking out. We overexpose it. He comes walking into the darkness, and he sits down in front of Steven, and they have a fight of Monopoly, and Nathan beats him. Oh. And Isaiah was a fucking pyromaniac. Now he's funnily enough, part of the army working with pyromaniacs, demolitions. And we had like smoke bombs and shit. It was dramatic as shit. Nathan beats him, and then he just fucking walks out the tunnel. And Steven flips the Monopoly board over.
It's a very cool tunnel.
I'm going to put that in the background right now.
Do it.
Oh, man.
I also made another video. I'm not sure what year. It might have been year 9.
Yeah.
We had to recreate a scene from some other film, and we chose The Dark Knight. Oh. And I was acting the Joker.
Oh no.
So, the pencil scene on how he makes the pencil disappear.
Yeah.
We did that scene. It was terrible.
That's beautiful.
It was terrible.
That's beautiful. I've made so many bad videos. I had forgotten about them. Speaking about them now is reminding me of them. Because like in I think year 10 English, we studied the Dead Poets Society, the film specifically. It's fun. We had to do we either had to write an essay about it, or write a poem, or and it said other creative medium, and so we wrote a shitty poem, and we had like a narration where we filmed a little short to go underneath it, and basically it was of this kid like being rejected at school, and the fucked up part was at the end he shoots himself in the head. No. We just showed that in class, and we get a fucking A+ on it.
You got an A+.
So just show your teacher some kids shooting themselves in the head.
I remember watching that movie for English as well.
It was good.
Year 10 in English. I got my teacher to hate me. I was the class demon, I would say. I was a dickhead to my teachers. The class
demon.
Yeah.
Wow. This isn't really talking about videos anymore, but in year 10, we had this... we started out with this teacher named, we'll say Miss S. Mrs. S. Miss S. And she was really unassuming. She wasn't like... it wasn't like a super attractive teacher or anything like that. She was just she was a bit quirky. And nobody would listen to her. And she's like, all right, well, obviously you're not going to listen to me on the first lesson, so let me tell you the story. She used to live in Colombia. This one time, she had come back from America, and she was at the airport, and she hopped in a taxi, to take her back to her home. And the taxi guy misses the turnoff to take her to her house. Yes. And in Colombia, she was rich as shit because their economy is shit compared to the US economy, and she had a lot of money. Yeah. So like she had like 5 of her own maids and stuff like that.
I want a maid.
And she was on her way back, and this guy misses the turnoff, and he starts driving through this cornfield. It's a sort of main road, but it goes through the middle of this cornfield. And she says, I always remember it because it was a popular place for people to get killed.
Oh.
And so she says, "Excuse me, sir, you've missed my exit," and he doesn't respond. And she says, "You need to pull over and let me out right now," and he doesn't respond. So what she does is she's in the back seat behind him. She reaches forward and digs her hands into like a C shape and gouges his eyes out.
Oh my God.
I know. And gouges his eyes out and he crashes and she hops out and sort of just runs home. So we all loved her after that. She used to teach at a boarding school. I went to a Christian school, but you have to be Christian to teach at this school. And she caught these kids with goon. And she was like, well, don't do it in the future, but while I'm here, let's get drunk together.
Oh no, what?
She was the fucking coolest teacher in the world. And she left after 5 months and we had one relief teacher. We had a relief teacher for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
Like different relief teachers. So we got fucked over. But it was fucking amazing. She was a great teacher.
That's, I was missed out.
Oh, man. So yeah, videos. I used to do this thing for English speeches because you were allowed prompts. What I would do is I would just, because I knew how to make videos and write scripts, I would just write a script, narrate it, and edit a video underneath it. Then when it was time to do the speech, then they're like, you have to fill 3 minutes. I'd make a 2-minute video. I'd introduce it for 30 seconds. I'd play a 2-minute video. I'd outro it for 30 seconds, and that'd be it. And I got top marks all the time.
You cheat.
And I basically choose the most complex topic as an excuse to do it. Because you can choose a complex topic. Like I did this video about the size of the German armies versus the Russian armies. And the reason I chose that one is because that's no quantifiable way to show with your hands or tell with words. In my opinion, I'd prefer to show them how different the size of the armies were and what they did and all that. Yeah. So I just chose the most complex shit and I did like I made it the most convoluted explanation ever, just so I didn't have to explain it. I'd be like, look, I made a video because it's more complex than it is.
Yeah.
And that's how I do it.
Well,
yeah, videos.
You worked that out well.
Yeah. So we're going to keep making videos, right, Josh? We're not going to just quit?
No.
What if we announce right now that we're quitting? I'm kidding.
This video, we're kicking Clayton out of the club.
Yeah.
I'm taking over.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Do you want to do that? You want to take over? Do you want to be responsible for everything?
Sure.
He says sure. I don't think he realizes how much work I put in to keep the channel running.
Quite a bit. Yeah.
I've been making a lot of other videos for other things.
Yeah, Clayton
we're all
has
working
other
on
commitments at the moment.
Yeah.
Like everyone has other commitments.
Yeah, we're all working on side stuff, but it's nice to have this to just work on and just keep going. So I think we'll keep doing racist Minecraft. If we come across another series that we want to continually do, then Josh can edit that.
Sure.
And then we'll do that. But for now, we're just keeping it with the one series.
Where's Eric? Oh, we kicked him out.
Yeah, he's gone.
It's just a duo thing now.
Yeah. We could do a duo thing. You want to do it?
Hey, Eric, if you're listening to this, fuck
you. He doesn't watch our videos. He doesn't give a shit about our videos.
I know.
We should teach Jethro to commentate, replace him with Jethro.
Let's do it.
At least Jethro's got a good computer. We could actually we could play in 1080 now.
I think Jethro he plays a lot of Counter Strike.
He's a bit of a quirky guy though. I don't know if
he's cute. I like him.
He's cute.
I'm not gay, but he's cute.
He's got dimples.
Ooh.
Yeah. We used to finger them at school. Anyway,
what?
Yeah, we did.
All right.
I think that's it. Do you have anything else you want to say? This is a long video.
Hi, Aaron. I know you've sat through this.
What a cutie.
So, good old Aaron.
I'm going to walk to the computer to see how long the video is.
I think maybe 20 minutes.
Oh, shit.
Yep. Nearly 30
28 minutes.
I thought so.
Holy shit.
Yep.
Holy shit.
That's a lot of talking.
Fuck, this is going to take some
Hopefully
editing.
you guys listen to this in the car while you're driving for half an hour.
Maybe we should release this as just like a...
Don't do parts. Nope.
No, not as parts. Like we'll release just like an MP3 of it as well.
Let's do that.
All right.
Let's do podcasts. All right, goodbye.
Bye.